Whoa, I'm really close to you guys today. Yeah. Hey guys, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to share an eye tutorial. I'm going to use some different palettes. I'm going to show you what I'm using and we're just going to get right into the video. We're just booming off right now. I am going to apply my base, my eye primer. I did, when I was doing my eyes today, I put a little bit of concealer on, which I normally don't do. I don't know why I did that. I'm filming another video. And yeah, so I can see that it's creasing. It seemed like more on the other eye than this eye. That's why I don't like this concealer. And I've shared this before. I use the one from Trish McBoy. I don't have 50 different eye primers. You don't need to. If you have one, that's all you need. And if you're someone that doesn't need to use an eye primer, then, you know, but you have some veining, then you can use a concealer or you can use your foundation on it. That's all you have to do. But it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out so well for me. So that's what I have to do. I also like to set it before I start. It just makes my eyeshadow blend on and glide on a lot quicker. So I'm just using my finishing powder. You can use a setting powder if you want to. You just need a little bit and just apply it with a nice fluffy brush. I am going to use my palettes from Makeup Geek. I got several of these at Target. Oh my gosh, I look terrible. I got several of these at Target. I think I might even have one more. I'm not sure. So I have 3 of these. The sad part is one of these broke and I have no idea why. But I'm going to show you as I'm doing it, I'm going to show you the colors. So if you don't have these colors, it's okay. I do have the names on the back of these. So I think you can buy these individually on Makeup Geek, but they're just made up in palettes here. I am going to go in with this palette right here. And I am going to use the color Grandstand right there. See that? I'm going to hold it back. You see that? I feel like I'm close enough to the, like I'm zoomed in. You should be able to see that. It's just a nice brown color. And I'm going to relax my eyes. I've shared this with you guys before. See how my eyes are slightly hooded if I just relax my eyes? So I do have some little bit of a lid showing there, but that side is really just sad. Okay? So I need to relax my eyes and I need to apply my shadow right here. Now, I've seen people share this tip, but I just wouldn't recommend it. I'm just going to tell you why. If you are looking to find your crease, which, you know, it's harder as we age because our eyes sag, don't do that thing with the eyelash curler. Please don't do that. Don't do that thing where you pull your eyelash down. I don't know who shared that. I feel like I've seen that a couple times where people share it. My eyelashes, girl, have been falling out and I have no idea why. You're going to see when I do my mascara, you're going to be like, girl, you're missing lashes. And I don't even want to put falsies on right now because I'm just really scared. I'm really scared. Don't take this and pull your eye down to get this your bone. You don't have to do that. That's just so unnecessary. And as we age, why are you stretching your eyes? We don't want to stretch any more skin than we need to, girl, because we're sagging. We're sagging. We don't need to help it along, okay? Okay. Yeah. All you have to do is close your eye. And you can feel right here. See where that bone is? You could just feel where that bone is. That is your crease right there, right where that bone is. So that's why I'm relaxing my eye. And I am just putting it right on that bone, maybe slightly above it. Right there. And what we're doing is we're contouring our eyes. That's basically what you're doing. Just like you contour your face. We're contouring our eyes because we want our eyes to look bigger. So same thing with here. See here, you were like, where's your bone? I can feel it. It's right. My bone is right there. I can feel it. So you don't have to stretch your eye to do that. All you got to do is take your pencil and you can feel it right there. So you just go ahead and apply your color there. I'm going to do the same thing. Just relaxing my eye. And again, like I said, the reason that I am relaxing my eye is because if I go like this, then I'm going to go, oh, my crease is right there. I'm going to go put my eye color in there. And then you're going to be like, where'd you go? Where did you go? That is how it's going to be. And you don't want that. So we need to relax our eye. I'm looking in a mirror. Another thing, and I've shared this on other videos too, always have 2 mirrors. You want to have a mirror in back of you. So whether you're in a bathroom or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to have like 50 mirrors. But then You're probably not going to like this tip, but you do need to have a magnified mirror. I know, we don't want to see our face that close. Believe me, I know, I don't want to see my face that close. But when you're doing your eyeshadow or your foundation, whatever, we need to be able to see close up to make sure we're blending it well and it looks good. Because we don't want to go out looking up crazy, you know what I mean? So you just take, just look in your mirror just to make sure, you don't have any crazy stuff going on like I just did. And yeah, so it's good to have that. So again, I'm just going to relax my eye and I'm blending it. I am using a BK Beauty brush. This is the number 202. I've been hooked on these brushes, you guys. That's why I've been showing them. I've just been loving it. This is actually what I use and I'm not filming. This is what I use. And if I sound like I have a cold, I'm still getting over one. I've had it for over a week. It's much, much better now, but I still have it. So another tip I want to tell you is really make sure you blend your eyeshadow. I know when you're watching videos, including mine, I fast forward a lot of this because you just don't want to watch somebody blend their eye for like 20 minutes. And not that it takes 20 minutes, but I'm over exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying. So I just go back and forth like this. I'll do some swirlies here. You just want to blend. You don't want to see like, you just want to look airbrushed when you do it. And I'm going to give you a tip at the end too of how I finish my shadow. But you just want to make sure that you are blending it really, really well. Now I am going to go in and I am going to take my BK Beauty brush, and this is the number 205. So it's a nice little fluffy brush and it's got a little bit of an angle. This makes doing your outward crease super easy. So how I am going to hold this, I hold it two different ways, but honestly, see how you can hold it upside down like this, or you can hold it this way and do it that way. Honestly, either way, it doesn't matter. It's just a great brush that makes it easy for you to do. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna do this color right here, and this color is called Aphrodite, right? I think that's Aphrodite. I don't think that's Frappe. I think that's Aphrodite. I'm trying to read how it is on the back because it tells you. And another thing about these palettes that they have at Target, I'm going to just show you. If you have one of these palettes and you're like, I don't know what to put where, she has this nice little guide here to make it really easy for you if you're a beginner. But always remember what I'm telling you about your hoods. You got to get that color up. Even on your, I know this is an eye tutorial, but even on your other makeup, you got to put that makeup up a little higher because our faces are falling. Okay? They're falling. All right, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this shadow right here. I'm just tapping my brush, and always tap that brush off. You still may have some fallout, but you always want to do that. So I'm going to hold it this way today. And I'm going to put it right here on the end. And I'm just keeping it on this end here. See that? And I am stretching my eye for this part because, and you might even have to lift your eye up slightly if it's a really, really hooded. You want to get that color right at the end here. You don't want to go out far, but you see how this brush makes it so easy? And this isn't sponsored. I always feel like I have to say that because people just assume. This isn't sponsored, honey. So I'm just putting that right there. Now these are all synthetic brushes. Somebody said they can't use this brush cleaner on natural brushes because somebody left that in the comment because she said it ruined her brushes. I don't know. I don't use natural brushes, so I don't know. So I guess if you have natural brushes, then don't use that. And I don't know what to tell you because I don't use natural brushes. I don't have any natural brushes. Just a little FYI, synthetic brushes are man-made and natural hair brushes are made from squirrel, sometimes horse. I can't remember what else off the top of my head. And they do pick up a lot more color, which is good. That's why a lot of people like it. But then sometimes people feel like they waste color because even if you just dab it in there, it's like a magnet. It really packs up the color. I just like using synthetic brushes, and they're a little bit more difficult to clean than a synthetic brush. So I just like using these brushes. But you see on this eye, I don't know if you can see already, see how that kind of lifted up my eye just by putting that color on the end, and you put your color up there. It's all an illusion because I have hooded eyes. And this is where you got to blend, 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 you guys. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, just on this end. Do you see how that's because my skin is sagging. So you got to work it in there. If you have to lift your skin up a little bit, you do. Now I want to put the lid color on, and I think I want to use this purple here, but I think I'm going to mix it in with this lighter color. Can you see that purpley? Now you can see a little bit better. So creased and buffed. I'm going to try those two. That one has a little bit of a pinky tone to it, but let's try this. I want to do a video on how to choose makeup shadows or eyeshadows. And I'm just trying to figure out how to film it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to put that right in there. I may have to kick it up a notch. It might be too dark. I don't like anything too dark on that part. I feel like it's too dark. So I'm going to go into this palette and I'm going to pick the shimmer right here. And I'm going to go in with that purple and just kind of do the two because I want a little purple. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if I like that. I'm going to do the same thing on this eye so I can build it up so it looks the same. I don't know if I like that. It almost looks gray. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like I need to be lighter. So we're going to go in and I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime. And I know sometimes you guys are like, what is that? Well, basically what it does, I'm going to go in with that shimmer here. So basically what that does is it just kicks it up a notch. See how it made the color a lot more vibrant? That's what it does. I like that better. But I feel like I need to blend it a little bit more because I am the blending queen. When you're doing your eyes and you feel like, oh boy, I really maybe went too dark with it, then what you want to do is take a finishing powder like this, which I usually end with it anyways, but this one's for Makeup Forever, and I will just take that crease brush again and I will go right here and blend it out, and it will just soften it. Can you see the difference between those two eyes? I can. I think that eye looks a lot softer, so I'll do the same thing here. It just softens out. Don't put it all over, just on the end right there where it looks like it was a little bit too extreme for me. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use that same color that I use on the outer corner. I'm going to use that for my lower lash line. I'm going to just go ahead and put this right on my lash line, and I'm going really light, but you see how dark it is. We're going to fix that. This picks up a lot of color, let me tell you. And you see how far back I'm holding my brush as well. You never want to hold your makeup brushes like this. Do you see how like bad that looks right now? That's why I don't like to use an eyeliner either, because that looks really, that's just too intense. That looks really bad. So I'm wiping my brush off and I'm going to go in and I am going to stay on that lash line. I'm not going to bring it down. You don't want to go too far down with your eyes, especially if you have eyes that are droopy or you have bags under your eyes, because you're just pulling your eye down. By putting this on here, it's going to open your eye up a little bit more. I think it looks nicer than just putting it in your waterline. If you put a liner in your waterline, I do on my upper, but I don't on my lower, it will really make my eyes pop, but it also will make my eyes look smaller because the dark is just going to shrink. So just remember that. So this is going to pull it down a little bit, which is going to make my eye appear a little bit bigger. I should have done one eye compared to the other. But you have to be careful because you don't want it to be so far down that it's dragging. Now, if you feel like you've gone a little bit too much, you can take a brush like this. It's my It Cosmetics brush. And I will just take this right underneath here and just go like that, see? Just kind of clean it up. Because you want a little shadow under there, but you don't want to. And look at the difference between that eye and that eye. See how that's softer? That's why you got to blend this in. So again, I'm just going to wipe this off. I want to just stay in that area, and you just want to go back and forth on it really lightly. You don't want to tug at your skin too much, and you don't want to pull it down. And again, I just feel like I want a little bit too much, so I'm just going to take this. Just like that. I'm going to do my brows. I've just recently shared a brow video, so I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to apply my mascara. I'm going to put a liner just in my upper waterline. I'm going to throw some lipstick on. Yeah, and we'll be right back. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to use this color Shimmer now. And I just want to add just a little bit to the corner. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but let's see. Just right here. Right by the corner, just kind of brighten up my eye a little bit more. See that? Just right there, right there, right there. A little bit more. And one more place I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it right here, just at that arch at the top of my eye. Wow, this is really intense. Do you see the difference between that? See how it kind of draws your attention up there? I gotta blend that a little bit. This brush is really, like, it really packs color. Just gonna blend that a little bit. But I just want it there. I don't want to put it on the heavy part. I used to, years ago when I was younger, I used to put highlighter all on this area. But you don't want to do that if you don't want to make it look puffy and big. You just want to put it in the areas that you need it. So like right here is really good, right there is really good, because what it does is it attracts light. So any areas where you don't want to emphasize, like I don't want to emphasize that I have big poofy, fat, sagging eyelids, so I'm not going to put a highlighter there. I'm just putting it at the top, because at the top part it's actually going to make my eye look like it's up just a little bit higher, because your attention goes there. So that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and let me know in the comments what you think about this look. I'm going to be messing around with a lot more of my older palettes, so pull out your palettes, girl. We're going to be having fun with them, because I'm on a no-buy right now. I don't think it's going to start for me in January. It's starting for me right now. I haven't seen anything that I want, so far I'm doing good. Okay, so how's my hair? Does it look okay? Okay. Make sure. I'll be editing it. I'll be like, oh my gosh, my hair looks so crazy. I recently shared a video on my hair if you want to see that too. Can I back this up? Let me back this up. Okay, that's better. We need, I know we're friends and everything, but we need our distance. You know what I mean? You don't want me in your face anymore. I just wanted to zoom you guys in because I wanted you to really see what I was doing. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you click the button below, hit the subscribe button. I share new videos every single week, and share. Please share this video, share all my videos. It helps my channel grow. Just go below where it says share. You can do it on your phone, you can do it on your tablet, you can do it on your computer. Click that share, and you have tons of different options of what shared. You can share Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. It goes on and on. So I would really, really appreciate if you would share. And that is it. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.